shifts the following cells to the left. Shift cells up. Deletes a cell and moves the remaining cells in that column up by one row. A new blank cell is automatically added at the bottom of the column. Delete entire row. Deletes the entire row that contains the selected cell. Delete entire column. Deletes the entire column that contains the selected cell. Deleting a row or column. Select the row or column that you want to delete. Click the Layout tab. In the Rows and Columns group, click the Delete option. Let us delete the cells, rows and columns that you have inserted later in your table. After deleting the desired number of rows and columns, you will get the following output. Let us discuss about auto-formatting a table. Formatting controls the appearance of text in a document. Similarly, the Design tab under the Table Tools controls the overall appearance of a table. Table Styles is an inbuilt facility to change the appearance, color, and borders of a table. Using the Table Styles option, you can include borders around the cells and even fill color in the cells. Let us learn how to use this feature. Click anywhere inside the table to select it. Click the Design tab under the Table Tools. In the Table Styles group, hover the pointer over each table style and observe its effect on the table. Now select any style of your choice. Students note that to see other table styles, use the More button to show all the table styles. In the Table Styles Options group, select or clear the checkbox before each table element in order to apply or remove it. Let us understand this through an activity. Create a table which contains the following fields. Enter the records of any of your 5 friends and save the table. Number 1, name. Number 2, gender. Number 3, date of birth. Number 4, postal address. Number 5, email address. Add the title at the top. Friends Database. Use the font styles from WordArt to beautify the title. Apply vertical alignment to all the field names. Increase the column width on the field postal address. Insert 2 columns after the column date of birth in the table and add the field's age and hobbies respectively. Use the Table Styles feature to beautify the table. Save the changes. Let us learn about adding borders and shading. To enhance the appearance of a table, you can add a variety of borders to it. Adopt the following steps. Select the entire table. Click the Design tab. Click the drop-down arrow next to the Borders button and select the Borders and Shading option from the drop-down list. The Borders and Shading dialog box appears as shown in the figure. Choose All option under the Settings section. Select the style of the line from the Style drop-down list and choose the desired width of border from Width drop-down list. Select the color by clicking on the drop-down list of colors. Now click on the Shading tab and select the desired color from the color palette under the Fill section. Click on OK and observe the changes in the appearance of the table. Note, you can also apply the color effects to your table by selecting it, clicking on the Shading button present in the Paragraph group. Alright, we shall discuss about merging and splitting cells. Merging cells. Select the cells that you want to merge. Click the Layout tab. Select the Merge Cells button in the Merge group. Or right-click on the selected cells. Select the Merge Cells option from the shortcut menu. The data gets combined in one cell. Splitting cells. Splitting cells refer to dividing the cell or cells further into separate cells. Select the cells that you want to split. Click the Layout tab. Click on the Split Cells button in the Merge group. You will get the Split Cells dialog box. Enter the number of rows and columns into which you want to split the selected cells. Click OK. After choosing the options as shown, you will see the following output. Okay, students, note to split one table into two tables, you must do the following. Select the row of the table that you want as the first row of the second table. Click the Layout tab. Click the Split Table button in the Merge group. Let us take a quick quiz. How can you split a merged cell in vertical direction? Let us now talk about how to perform calculations in a table. Word provides the feature to calculate the sum of values within a table. Let us learn how to perform calculations. Create a table with data entries. Click in the empty cell where you want the calculated value to appear. Now click the Formula button in the Data group on the Layout tab. The Formula dialog box will appear. By default, the sum formula will appear in the Formula field. You can also change the formula manually. Click OK. The computed result will appear in the selected cell. Tip: by default, Microsoft Word calculates the sum of values in the cells lying in the column above or in the row to the left. Converting table to text. If a table is needed in the form of text without the grid, follow these steps. Place the cursor inside one of the cells. On the Layout tabs, click on the Convert to Text option in the Data group. The Convert Table to Text dialog box will open, giving us choices to convert the table to text. Select the Tabs option and observe the change. Converting text to table. In the similar way, you can convert the text in tabular form. Select the desired text. On the Insert tab in the Tables group, click the Table button and then select the Convert Text to Table option from the drop-down list. The Convert Text to Table dialog box appears. Under the Table Size section, in the Number of Columns box, specify the number of columns. In the Auto-Fit Behavior section, select any of the suitable option. Choose the Tabs Radio button in the Separate Text at section. Word will automatically arrange or convert the selected text into the table format as per the specified criteria. Let us understand this through an activity. Create a table to display the progress report of any 5 students of your class. The table should display the following fields and the marks scored out of 100. Change the border style and line color of the table. Change the background color of the table. Format the name field by changing the font to Tahoma, font size to 14, and fill color to yellow. Use Format Painter and apply this formatting on all the fields. Insert a column before the name field and specify the column name as roll number. Merge the fields roll number and name and then undo the changes. Now convert the table to text and further convert it back to table. Calculate the total marks of each student. Save the changes. Alright, we shall discuss about using Word Art option. MS Word has inbuilt Word Art Gallery which allows a user to create special text effects. It gives a unique look to the text. Using Word Art option, you can apply special decorative effects such as curvy, wavy, shadowed, 3-dimensional, 3D, etc. to your document. Select the text on which you wish to apply Word Art effect. Click the Insert tab. Select the Word Art option and choose the desired effect from the Quick Styles drop-down menu. Word will automatically create a text box for your text and apply the style to the text. Let us know more. By default, the Word Art Gallery provides 30 font styles for selection. Applying effects to Word Art text. Select the Word Art text. The Format tab appears automatically on the ribbon. Click on the Text Effects button in the Word Art Styles group. A drop-down menu will appear displaying various effect categories. Place the pointer on the glow option in the drop-down menu and select the desired glow effect from the sub-menu. The effect will be applied to your